Okay, so the gang's all ahead of me now because I got sidetracked buying some stuff, and Jocelyn looks like she's buying some stuff, and we're all having fun. We lost Jeffrey somewhere along the way.
Hi, I'm George the Antique Nomad. Come with me as I wander the country in search of valuable vintage, amazing antiques, and cool collectibles. We'll buy, sell, and trade at antique malls, shops, and shows, estate sales, flea markets, thrift stores, anywhere people go to find really interesting things that just aren't made anymore. So come on, let's go! Hey, it's George again, and now I'm set up in my space. It's day 2 of the antique show here, really day 1 officially, Friday, and I've had a good day. I've sold a lot of stuff. The reason I'm recording is because I have a special guest who just came and is showing me her haul so far from the show. And since I didn't get to shop today, and she did, I'm going to show you what she got. It's Tina from A Vision in Vintage. She's got an awesome channel. She loves Victoriana, but specifically like towards medical and scientific and the macabre, and she has a really cool take on things. She decorates in really interesting ways with it, and she just looks for really fun stuff. And so we're going to do a little show and tell with what she bought today.
Well, I found a crispy baby.
Yes, composition with crackling. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to be, what, 90 years old now?
At least.
Yeah, so see, she's just got a few wrinkles.
Yeah, this one, she's not too bad.
No, she's pretty clean.
Yeah, she's pretty clean.
Little sawdust coming out, but she's awesome.
That's about it. And I found this little gal here.
Oh, a half doll and made into a pincushion.
Right?
She looks like a Japanese one. I know the Germans made them too, but she definitely has the face of the Japanese. You can kind of tell in the eyes because they would paint more based on what they knew.
Yeah.
And then this thing is cool.
I got it for $10.
Wow.
And my intent was just to either cut these out or leave these here, place maybe some wood or something across here, or possibly do some kind of diorama or, you know, something like that. But I really love that it's all rusted and crusty. And
yeah, it's great, and it's really neat that it looks like it says inside that it was for sprinkler heads.
Yeah.
And probably from about 1920 from a hardware store, so that's really cool. If you folks have any questions, let us know. I've got to keep with my customers coming into the show while I do all this good stuff. Oh my gosh. This is fun.
This right here, you know, you have the wooden shoe form, the old roller skate. You have some vintage brooches that are put on here, and they have attached, you know, a little curly cue here for you to be able to put a picture in.
Oh, that's really fun.
And by the time you purchase the roller skates, the shoe, and all the little tidbits to go on it, you end up paying more money. She only charged me $25.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, you know, it was a good price.
That's pretty great for the repurposing.
Yes, and she's got, you know, like the little tag and this really pretty double heart.
Yeah.
And she had it displayed with a picture, a vintage wedding picture.
Oh, that's sweet.
Which really kind of went with this.
And Destiny, and then on the side I see Nancy Thomas, so she signed it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's really cool. It's fun to see people repurposing stuff that, you know, otherwise, I mean, people might not have paid any attention to that. I mean, it could have ended up, ooh, A Star is Born. Hey, Rin Tin Tin.
He just kind of wandered up here. Hi, Petey. He's got a bow tie, too.
Yeah, wow.
He needs the top off.
He's all dressed up. Maybe we should let him be the announcer.
Exactly. These religious pictures.
Oh, these are cool, and they have that nice black and white, but sepia. Oh, yes, and it's the
Sacred Heart.
The Sacred Heart. How cool! That's really great.
And I think it was $25 for the pair. I think, and it was an additional $5, and she gave me this one in there.
Oh, how sweet. And that's a nice literally lithoprint, probably 1910, and it's got that faux finish on the frame to make it look like wood. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And, gosh, we have these, which are gutter guards.
Oh, neat.
And
Keep your leaves out.
$2 a piece, but I thought they would be excellent just to put something on top of.
Yeah,
Like
you
a
could
little-
wire them with lights,
Right, or anything like
or
that.
use it as a hat display,
Or
or
for me, put a baby head on it.
a baby head. Yes, that's right.
Yep, because I actually have a baby in here in pieces.
Oh, I see. Yes, there we go. Ooh, nice China head. And that's got a signature on the back.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, and I got I mean, it's in pieces, but I got it for $10.
Wow, that's wonderful. I mean, they can be restrung.
Suddenly, we're all taking pictures of each other because some other celebrities have come into the booth. You might recognize behind the mask Barb. Not behind the mask Jeffrey. And there's Misty. And this is Jocelyn. And I'm getting to meet Jocelyn for the first time. I am Barb for the first time, and I'm so excited. So thank you all for coming. It's great to have you here. And this is Tina from A Vision in Vintage. And we were just having a little fun doing.
I didn't even see.
I asked her to do a little show and tell, and so we were just playing over here. And then you walked up.
I was showing him my haul.
Oh, I like babies.
I almost bought a couple like that. Yeah.
Oh, look, Tina bought baby parts.
Yeah, baby. Well, I got baby parts too. Yeah.
Well, since I'm doing this show, I can't get out and shop. I bought a few things this morning and most of them sold already, so I have to live vicariously through others. Fortunately, I have Cindy from Mimi's Treasure Cottage here. She's got a fun channel. You should all take a look if you haven't seen Mimi's Treasure Cottage before. And she's going to show us some of the stuff that she found today while she got to go shopping.
I was just showing George my favorite find of the day. Were these little bitty,
Oh, celluloid, they're baby rattles, right?
some of them have rattles.
Some have rattles in them and some don't at this point. Yeah, these are going to be from the 30s, I believe. They're very cute. And they're not always easy to find in good shape because they would get crunched. I mean, all a little kid had to do was bite it. Oh yeah, she's got the rattle in it. Yeah, she's very cute and her color's really good. And she's playing a banjo. That's a really cool one. Do you mind me asking how much those were?
I got the 3 of them for $11.
Wow, that's a very good deal, I think. Aw, cute. Oh, that's different. Yeah, animals are a little harder to find than the kids.
Got a rattle in them too.
Cool.
So yeah, they're fun.
I see something in here, which is the edge of a Little Kittles house, I believe. And Little Kittles were these little vinyl dolls that were made in the late 60s, and they were very popular, and they came in all sorts of weird things. You could buy these plastic lockets that had them in them. There you go, Little Kittles Club. A friend of mine's sister collects this stuff, and we finally found one of these for her, and we paid a lot more than you did. I think we paid $35 for it, and you got this for $15, you said?
Yeah.
Wow, very neat. And the important thing with these is it's got all the stuff. It's got the table, and you know, again, these were played with by kids, and they were not expensive and not really made to last, so that's cool.
These were a really good deal, I thought. The longer burger baskets. These are the smaller ones, which it would have been better if I'd had the liner that went with this particular basket.
Yeah, but this is nice, and it's got the good mark on the bottom. And the ones with the colors, I think, are more desirable with collectors now. And the Longaberger company went out of business, so they're not making any more of these at this point, and they are in the collectible realm.
The lady who I talked to that had these baskets told me that somebody bought them out and bought the rights to make the basket.
Oh, really?
And so they may be doing more.
They may come back. Well, that would be interesting because it was kind of a shame, you know, it's American craftsmanship and we've lost so much of that. So I hope they do bring it back. But that's interesting. That's happened a lot. When I read the book on treasure craft, the name had been sold off and it actually still exists as a maker of children's school supplies in China. Not anything related to the pottery company that it was when it started. Oh, mercury glass ornaments.
I thought they were in really nice shape.
They really are, yeah. Those are the shiny brights. All full of stuff that we don't get to use anymore. Oh, those are really cool. I like the silver ones because I do a color wheel on my Christmas tree, so I like to have silver because it reflects all those colors.
Yeah, I got these for $1 a piece, which I thought was very good.
Oh, that's great, yeah. I mean, old ornaments are pretty sought after these days. And most people, it's funny, families will keep Christmas. I do estate sales and I never find old Christmas stuff at estate sales that I conduct because they never let us sell it. They always hang on to that. Everything else they're not sentimental about, but that they do.
Yeah.
So while I'm thinking of it, please comment in the space below here and also hit the thumbs up button to like this video. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button below. Also hit the bell below to be notified of new videos coming every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And thank you so much for following along. Let's go back to this video.
Hey everyone, well we're all here and I'm going to play hooky and shop with all these guys for an hour. We did a live on the Crazy Lamp Lady channel last night and I was so excited I forgot to turn the sound on, but you can tell Misty's excited too because she's pumping her fists like she's at a rock concert or something.
I don't know why, but I am obsessed with Isomat ice crushers, and I love this turquoise color. And if you turn it to the left, fine, and if you turn it to the right, coarse. It's very super deluxe 50s appliance, and the top's metal and the bottom is plastic, so they fall over and get broken a lot. And here are old street signs, and Centralia Street, this is Centralia, Illinois, but I'm tempted to get it because I sell a lot of stuff in the Antique Center in Centralia, Washington. I'm sure it would be popular there. Now this very nice dealer here has some wonderful 1920s perfume atomizers.
Lady had 400 of them in her collection.
Did she really? Oh, how neat. Oh, I love beautiful perfume bottles. They're just so cool.
You'd like to think that when people collect something, they enjoy everything. But when it goes to auction, so much you have to be practical, and they literally put 8 or 10 of them out at a time.
Wow, and sold them as lots. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, a big collection, you know, you hope that some of it goes to your children and that they love it, and then the rest gets to be for a new collector. And there's something nice about that part of it because, you know, it's been curated and assembled. And these are really great. I like the Vaseline glass one that says...
Vaseline, they're Czech pre-1939.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
When Hitler came into power and took over Czechoslovakia, he destroyed all of the glass factories.
Yes.
So that's 1939.
Yeah, that's why the Czech glass is desirable from before then because, yeah, all the molds, everything was destroyed. Yeah, and the DeVille, this is really beautiful. So this wire chair is priced at $100, and you might ask why. It's a good example of mid-century modern, and you can tell it's older because if you look at the screws, see how they're slot head? That means that you're looking at something that isn't newer because it would have either an Allen head or a combination slot Phillips head on a newer piece. So for $100, it's actually a pretty good deal. I've sold these for as much as $2 1/4. Okay, well, Jocelyn bought a cool Murano critter with a good label, and I see Barb looking at a ceramic horse, which looks really cute.
Just wondering who in the world might have made it.
Yeah, it looks American, but it doesn't have any marks or identifiers. White clay is usually this part of the, well, actually, white clay could be California too, but it looks like Ohio to me because it's sort of heavier. California pottery is usually lighter because they had to ship it farther, so. But anyway, I don't know, it's cute. So they're doing some deals today, so we're all looking to see what we can find. And the Fenton Custard Bell, this should glow under a black light, and people are kind of crazy about that, but it's $28. I don't think that is going to have enough room for me. These children's plates are really inexpensive though. $10. I believe this one's Roseville, if I remember right. It doesn't have the mark on the back, but it's got that buff color. This one's $9. They're really cute. They're very popular in the teens and 20s. They have the rim that rolls in so your kid could learn how to eat without spilling it on everything. And then if they ate everything, they got to see a scene at the bottom. So it was an incentive to eat your food. I always like blown glass fruit if it's older. You see a lot of it from about 1970. Some is Murano and some is American. This does not have a big pontil on it. It's been sort of fire polished. It may be by Rainbow Glass, which was Viking's hand-blown subsidiary, but it's a little different shape than I've seen. So I do think it was made somewhere on the Ohio River, and it's a good price. And a lot of people are buying teachers gifts right now because of the whole having to deal with Zoom thing. So that's another reason to get it, and I will get it. Now this guy is a dog who was probably a toothbrush holder originally, but someone put a big felt piece in the back, probably to use as a blotter. You would moisten that and then you would use it at a desk for stamps and things so you didn't have to lick a million stamps and envelopes. It's only $3.50 and it's cute, and I think I'll take it just because everyone likes fun novelty figures these days. Here's some pretty fabulous 50s poodles, but these are flower adorned rather than spaghetti poodles. Same concept though. And then here's salt and pepper shakers. They're lusterware. They have a European scene and they look like opera glasses, and you take them out and those are your shakers. I think those are kind of neat. I'll have to ask how much those are. Okay, so the gang's all ahead of me now because I got sidetracked buying some stuff, and Jocelyn looks like she's buying some stuff, and we're all having fun. We lost Jeffrey somewhere along the way. It's fun to shop together because we all look at different stuff, but also because we all then get to reconnoiter and show off what we got. I am going to look at these lawn darts because these are cool. And they're priced at $55, which, you know, they're expensive now. People have really caught on to how much fun these are, and of course they've been off the market for years, and they were deemed too dangerous to make. So if you want them, you have to buy old. Yeah, that is pretty actually. I like that that coloration, and then look at the great price on this old Carnival drape bowl. Yeah, that's great, and that's like 1910s. Very cool.
Yeah, it came through. One guy bought a bunch of stuff and put on.
Everybody sees something different. I'm going to have to give you $1 for this cowrie shell lighter. I can't talk today. Okay, so Jeffrey got here before us, and look what he got.
Chalkware poodle. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Very kitschy. This is Miller Studios, 1969. And you know that because it's written right on the side.
I love that about Miller
love
Studio.
Yeah, so it was marked $12. I got it for $7.
Wow, that's a great
and
deal.
I saw that on a live sale. The live sales are really, my mask keeps falling down. Yeah, they sell on a live sale. Chalkware really popular on our live sales on YouTube.
That's excellent. What day is your live sale?
Friday night at 7 p.m. Central.
And that is on Real Nifty Vintage. So people do these shows in all sorts of interesting vehicles. Here's the short yellow bus with a lot of really cool stuff that came out of it. And yes, you can get anything at an antique show, including a hearse for the final estate sale. This is really cool. This looks like a '73 Cadillac, and it's pretty rusted out, but boy, what a neat thing to see. Is it a vacuum cleaner? No, this is the Torpedo Toolbox. I have never seen this before. This has to be from the 50s. Looking at the construction with the metal wheels. Here's your lid that lifts. Oh, I see. So you open this up all the way, and then you're able to open the lid. So that's basically your attachment and latch. Wow, that's really cool. Is this your neighbor's? It's yours. Wow, this is really neat. Yeah, I just met this guy and he's got really cool stuff, and I have never seen one like this before. Have you run into these before?
I have not. That's the first one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I didn't know what it was when I bought it. But I have a friend who's really into cars, so he was able to tell me that was a toolbox.
Wow, that is really cool. You've got really neat stuff, actually. Pan out and show your space. He's got a lot of Coca-Cola stuff and some great orange swung glass and things. And Jocelyn just bought a purple swung vase for her house. But this is a really neat thing I've never seen before, and that's what I love about this business, is you could find something else.
Right.
It's funny, I just showed you the lawn darts from Kmart, but these are jarts. These were the original, and this is the original. I'm used to the 60s era, but this is probably late 50s. It's got the pieces, and it does look like they have most of the points, but there are a couple of missing. Conditions important on these things. One of the darts is a little chewed, but it has the plastic rings, which are also often missing, and a cool box. I'm tempted, but I would have to cannibalize my set that I'm keeping to put that back together, so I think I better pass. I'm not going to get to film a whole lot more because I am going to have to go open up, but there are several buildings that have dealers in them. We're in the Rabbit Barn here, and I see Sooner Glass and an old phone that's cool and Pyrex and stuff. But there is a jewelry dealer down here who I bought some stuff from on the first day, and I want to see if she might have any more put out. So they've got trays of costume jewelry as well as some Navajo and other pieces. And I'm looking for sign pieces primarily these days. People will buy stuff if it's really cute that isn't signed, like charm bracelets. This one, which looks like it might be 1970s or 80s, might be a possibility just because it's got nice little jewels and it's lightweight. Charm bracelets can be awfully heavy and uncomfortable to wear. This one is Weiss or Weiss, depending. I've heard people pronounce it both ways. The German pronunciation would be Weiss, but this was made in America. They have a nice mark on the back that's easy to see right where my thumb is. But that piece, it's a good color, but it's on the small side. And the people who collect this tend to like big. Now here's something I like. This is Czechoslovakian. It has a new chain, but the stone and the way it's set is Czech from probably the 1930s. Or they say 40s, but Czechoslovakia was actually no longer exporting in the 40s, so it's slightly older than that, I believe. And it's $12.50. Not everyone can wear amber, but it is fall, and we have some people who like redheads who look really good in fall colors, so I think I'm going to pick that one up. And then I see a butterscotch Bakelite bangle here. I bought some green from them earlier, but I think I'm going to stick to what I got. These are confetti earrings. Let's see if we can get those to focus. Confetti because it's got the little silver chunks in them, silver like glitter or tinsel. And I always check to make sure that they clip pretty well. There are a lot of people who do still wear clip earrings, even though you can't have them converted. So they want to make sure that the attachments are tight enough. You can always adjust them to looser, but if they're loose and would fall off, then people don't want them. They're round, which isn't the most exciting shape, but they're only $3.50. And that's a good deal because they have a very specific look. They look good for women who wear cat's eye glasses, for example. A lot of times they have that same aspect, so I'm going to get those. This is Thermoset. This is probably by Coro. It usually is signed on the little piece here. Yes, it's Coro. Thermoset is a type of plastic that's after Bakelite, and it can be interesting looking. Sometimes I pick those up, but I have a few right now. Here's some sterling jewelry, and you can tell older from newer, and newer could still be like 1980s. When they're puffy and puffed out like this, they tend to be newer. This is an older piece though with the filigree, Art Deco era, pretty blue stone. $20 is not a bad price. I don't think this one's sterling, I think it's chrome. If it was sterling, that would be a bargain price. And this is marcasite. Marcasites became very popular in the 1980s again, and I believe this is an 80s piece because it looks like it has a Mexican mark. It was very popular in the 20s as well, and the 20s stuff sells for big high prices. And there's a very pretty sterling Art Deco compact priced at $150. The price of silver has gone up, so the value of these pieces has gone up as well. But that value is largely for the piece itself. Okay, well, here is a Panther TV lamp similar to ones I've bought before, but it's got holes in the top, and I think those must have been to put greenery in because there's no other reason to have holes in the surface. There's nothing else that it should have done. It didn't have a light that came up from underneath, but it's $22.50. Shades can be expensive, but I have a shade I think will fit it, so I think I'm going to get this. And then we have the poodle shoppers next to us. Yeah, she's pretty good with discounting. She'll probably give you 20% approximately. It's Sunday, so dealers are giving discounts. Ooh, here's something that I sold at this show. for $20 2 days ago, so I'm going to buy another one. And then we have a glass buyer here. So we're having a whole lot of fun. Actually, she's got flower frogs and skunks and cute stuff too. And then Barb is over here at the jewelry table because she's just like, okay, I got to look at something else.
I'm like,
Yeah, Jocelyn and I both like this. This is Venetian Murano Copper Dust. It's a 3-piece set with the perfumes, but they have them priced individually because one of them has a broken stopper, which is too bad because people do like to buy these as sets, and if they were all perfect, those would be great prices. They're priced at $42 and $47, and that's good Murano glass. That was a hard thing to make. And then in front of it, they have a very rare, and you're going to go, wow, this is expensive, but it's because of what it is. This is early Rookwood. This originally came out in 1883, and this is when the socialite woman who had the factory was first employing designers. This one has W.P. McDonald's name in the bottom. Anything that is signed Rookwood is significantly more expensive. They're all hand painted. This is the old mark, Rookwood 1883, before they had the R with the little feathers in it. This is a great piece, and even though it's small and expensive, it's because really early Rookwood artware is quite valuable. Well, we are all having such a good time, and I really wish I could just keep shopping with everybody, but I have to go open my booth. So this is George the Antique Nomad. I'm signing off for now, but I'll see you on another adventure soon. I'm on Periscope, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and here at the Springfield Antique Show, and maybe an antique show in your area too. It's been really fun meeting a lot of viewers and other YouTubers this weekend. I've just had a blast. And there's more shopping to come, but now I have to go do some more selling so that I can shop some more. Bye-bye now. Thanks for joining me again in the fun and fascinating antique community here where online meets the real world. Please click the subscribe button below, click the bell to be notified when new videos upload, leave a comment below, and hit thumbs up to like this video. Links to our online social media daily posts and our items for sale are in the description. This is George at the Antique Nomad. Bye for now.